let's talk about building your self-confidence as an entrepreneur and what that actually looks like. Recently, I was going back and watching testimonials from PelviBiz event, and we had, over 40 people there, and pretty much almost every single person gave us a testimonial. And I realized one thing out of all the testimonials when I was watching them. About like 85% of them, they talked about one thing, and it was we built their confidence. And it really had me thinking of, I mean, to be honest, I wasn't purposely trying to build people's confidence. I know that's part of the territory, but like I didn't have a course on building confidence. It wasn't labeled like building confidence. And I really started to think about it and deep dive into it, and how confidence is the thing that makes us take risk. Confidence is the thing that makes us show up the truest version of ourselves. Confidence is the thing that makes us every single day go and do these scary things that we don't want to do. So I started to realize how important confidence is and still is today. And I was like, well, what? As I was processing this, I'm like, well, what gave them confidence? And I started to break things down. And this is what I think builds confidence. Number one, just having the courage to try the thing and hear the no's. A lot of us don't want to hear the no's because it's rejection, it's defeating, it's frustrating. Like every no you hear, you're just like, uh. But the no's is actually what builds the confidence. Every single no that you get, it depends on how you use it in your head. Some people will use the no and it will deflate them. They will get stuck and won't move. Actually, most people are this way. However, others, they hear the no and that will put a fire underneath their butt. It will motivate them, and they'll say, watch me. That's me. A no doesn't make me stuck. A no only fuels my fire. And so if you're the person that a no makes you kind of curl up and want to just like, sit hot chocolate and like rock in your chair, then you got to figure out a way to then play a different game. And I always say make business fun and make it a game. So then you have to tell yourself in your head, you know what? My goal today is actually to hear 5 no's. And if I don't hear 5 no's, then I'm not doing my job. So I need to go get those no's. Like you need to make it fun to hear a no. Make it a game. And be like, yes, I heard another no. That's another checkbox that I get to put here. That's a win. And right there, because you're actually wanting to hear the no, subconsciously your brain is going to go, good job. And that, when your brain goes, good job, that's going to build your confidence. It's going to build your confidence. Okay? And you guys, I don't know if you've seen, our events that we put on, but when I put on events, there's always a part where people get dressed up. Why do I have that? It's because when you put on your makeup, especially as ladies, when we put on our makeup, when we put on a nice outfit that we're vibing with, that right there builds your confidence. You're able to show up the version that you have in your head that maybe every single day it's hard to show up as, but maybe that one moment or maybe that one event, you're showing up and you're like, you know what? I'm showing up the real version of me. And maybe you take that photo and maybe you're like, damn, I look really good in that photo. And then you're going to use that on all your social media stuff, right? But maybe that photo is the thing that's like, oh my God, I can put my face on the internet because I actually do look good in this picture. I actually do love what I'm wearing. I actually do admire that person, right? That right there builds confidence. I think the other thing that builds confidence is surrounding yourself with a leader that has confidence in you. What I didn't realize, but what I've started to realize is naturally, I have this gift that I can see things in other people that they don't see in themselves. I can see their future for many people that they can't even see the first step in front of them, but I can see like 10 steps in front of them. I can see the first all the way through the 10. And I try to let people know those steps, and I try to let people know the vision that I see for them. And I think because I have massive belief in my people that are, with me in my power circle, that gives them confidence to know that A, they got me in their back pocket and I'm on their team, and B, that they can do things. And I think that also provides confidence. The other thing I was thinking about, I'm like, okay, so how else do we provide confidence? Is we have such an amazing group of women that support each other, so amazing, that the women provide each other with confidence because they will see that this person just tried this and this is the outcome she had, and then this other person tried this, and oh my god, if she did it, like, why can't I do it? And they start to be like, well, if she's doing that, well, then why can't I? And it's just like a no-brainer because we're all in the ortho and pelvic space, and it's like, okay, well, of course, if she did it, then I did it. We're all therapists. And then we get ideas from each other, so that only builds confidence because someone else has tried it before we've tried it, right? So that's key. That's so key is into building confidence. And I think I would say another thing that builds the confidence is results. And I think my people very quickly see results. But they have to put in the work. I'm not gonna fluff this here where it's like this automation thing. No. You have to put in work, but I think, the people that are willing to put in the work, I know. People that are willing to put in the work are the people that get massive results. And it's undeniable. I mean, it's just undeniable, the results that we get. And so it's so freaking cool. If I just say, just talk to me. Just talk to me. And you'll get the freaking result because you just got to tell me what's going on. That's it. And if you do that and you start to get the results, then what is that going to do in return? It's going to build your confidence. And I would say the last thing here is that because we're so specific from a rehab perspective, and I've been doing rehab for 16 years now. Orthopedic issues, pelvic health conditions, all of the above, okay, is that, we can really help coach each other through different issues of hey, my patient has this, what do I do? Hey, my patient has this, like, how do I get a quick win? How do I, get them to keep committing to themselves? Like, we talk about all that. And so we not only talk about business and lifestyle, but we can talk about clinical as well and help solve that so that you do feel empowered and you do feel supported that you can actually get this problem solved. That's key. And I think a combination of all that it's just like a recipe to just have people flourish so much before your eyes. Like, I remember people coming to the event, I'm like, borrow my confidence. Meaning, like, okay, if you think I can do it, I guess I can. And then they just try it because I'm so confident in them. And then they start to see themselves like, oh my God, like, I can actually do this. Like, I now believe in myself. And then they're on fire. They just take off. Because they started believing in themselves. Because we gave them the confidence. So confidence is key. And it comes in many different forms. It could be physical, it could be mental, it could be, group, it could be everything. And if you have confidence, you can become undeniable. And that's where I want most of you guys to be, is becoming undeniable and truly being able to build confidence. So if you're someone that you're struggling with confidence and in any realm that I just went over that you need confidence, then Pelvic Biz Power Circle's for you. Like, that's it. You need to come aboard. And every day that you wait, guess what? You're losing money. You're losing time and money, not creating an asset that you should be building. And so, I don't know. That's what I would say is, like, stop playing games. Take action now. Take imperfect action. And we will build your confidence. The group will help support you. And it would be game on. That's what I would say. Game freaking on. Let's go.